Look at that sleepy dog. I mean bear. Off to a great start. I can't tell what kind of animal Banjo is.
I mean, I get why you have dog on the brain, but what?
Yeah, I mean, I was watching Chloe at the same time I was watching Banjo take a nap there. Let's look at the leaderboards. Ah, we are rank number 692,378.
There's rankings for that?
There's... Wow.
I'll take our 3 subscribers. I think we can make that 4.
Yeah, I think so.
I gotta get Rusty's updated.
Yeah, we got our 0 viewers.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
It hasn't, the pop hasn't even happened on my backup.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. It says it's streaming, so we'll see.
There we go.
All right. Dun, 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 dun. Let's look at my score.
Just killing time there.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see, like...
We did start early.
Overall? Wow, 100% completion in an hour and 58 minutes.
That's possible?
I don't know that it is. They gotta be doing some crazy speedrun shit for that to happen. That is insane. Like, I know you can beat this game very quickly.
Still, that's pretty crazy.
That is... wow. What other achievements are there? Free Clanker, doing that. Chomp Chomp, we're doing that. Okay, that's a weird joke.
That was very strange.
Yes, every single one. It's character building. Complete Grunty's Furnish Fun Quiz Show and win the Star Prize. Been paying attention. Nope, we have not. Real gamers collect them all.
It's very silly.
Cheating Cheeto. Jigsaw Maker.
Chloe, where'd you go?
She's over there. She's behind the green screen.
What are you doing back there?
She's exploring.
Dog ran behind the green screen. Chloe, up here. Okay, fine.
Or underneath all of our equipment.
Yep, go ahead.
Good job. Should I start the game?
Sure.
Yeah.
Hello.
We got 1 and or 2 viewers.
Dog.
Yeah. I looked up here and I'm like, oh no! And then I realized, no way, we picked the Game Boy one because that's the cool one.
Of course.
Yeah.
Which turned 30 years old in North America, like today.
Good lord.
Yeah, 30 years ago, July 31st. Or I'm sorry, that was yesterday. July 31st, 1989. Games like Alleyway and Tetris and Super Mario Land.
Yeah.
Pinball. I think that's most of the GB. I'm so used to saying GBA when I started GB.
Yeah.
Had to stop myself with GB. Life. Yeah, you good, Chloe? You're slightly off camera. Look, look, you see her. Here you go. Right there.
Yep. I gotta get used to these controls again. Because I only played it for like a tiny little bit.
That's true.
Last time we streamed it, it was mostly you.
Yeah.
I'm taking care of Clanker's Cavern, which is one of the more frustrating levels. That way you don't have to deal with water level number 1. God, you distracted me and I missed the jump. Oh god, camera, come on. Come on, camera.
You know, this dog has been going nuts. We're dog sitting my mother's dog. This little 3-legged, adorable monster. And she's been like just crazy at times. But put her on camera and she just kind of goes totally chill on us.
Yeah.
So.
Oh boy. Got it.
So Tango said he'd join, so haven't chatted with him in a bit. That would be nice.
Here we go.
That is very Conquer to me. Conquer's Bad Fur Day has a lot of enemies that do stuff like that.
Yeah.
So many collectibles.
What are you talking about?
Collectibles on collectibles on collectibles.
Just like, what are you talking about? Plays the fourth different jingle in the last 30 seconds. Oop, whoa, whoa. Ow. Oh, I totally fucked that up.
Poor bear.
Poor bear.
Oh, they just keep returning.
No, this is a different section of pipe.
Oh.
Give me that honey. Give me that honey. Give me that honey.
See, you were teasing me last week that I was running in circles like that around collectibles, but there's something about the controls that kind of makes you do that.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a thing.
Yeah, right? I wasn't crazy.
I'm not crazy. You're all crazy.
I'm not crazy. He was a farmer.
That's a old school joke for the two of us.
Well, yeah, I had an employee who was telling me about the ghost that haunted our retail store. And this was her excuse that why the store wasn't perfectly clean when I came into work the next day. There's a ghost that haunts it.
Yeah.
He used to.
What, she didn't want to stay because there was the ghost?
No.
Or the ghost made it dirty?
Correct. The ghost would like knock stuff off the shelves and shit.
Ah.
Yeah. And then when I gave her a skeptical look as her, boss,
Yeah.
she said, "I'm not crazy. He was a farmer."
Poor Clanker. Look at that face.
Aw.
He's adorable,
I've
probably.
seen him referenced in things.
Yeah.
Ow!
Yeah, I know.
I wasn't ready.
I know.
I thought I was, but I wasn't. Oh no. So, how are you guys doing, quiet viewers?
Hey, how you doing?
Feel free to chat. Say hi to Chloe.
I remember lots of stupid crap in this level because it's small, but
This is very dire knocks to me.
yeah. See, told you.
Ugh.
Oh, what's wrong with you?
He's fleshy?
Yeah, he's like metal, but he's got fleshy bits underneath, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, he has some problems. All right, I guess I better get the sucky part out of the way because I gotta dive way the fuck down there. Maybe we should have closed the door.
Yeah, that would be a Laura shouting. Alright, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do a pro streamer move here. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready? Hey, Laura! Close the door! Professional streamers.
Truly the greatest of.
Ma, the meatloaf! Alright. So what's up with you, Satanga? I was away at Ocean City. It's on my hat. For a couple days. I haven't chatted with you, so checking in.
Aha. See, that's what I said. By the way, brilliant plan to yell at someone who was already yelling and mad.
I know, right?
Pro streamer move there.
She was just being loud, so I figured I would annoy her for the amusement of people watching. /future. What the heck is going on there?
I'm trying to unlock the key.
Whoa!
Yeah.
The fake reflection is so cool.
Yeah. That was one of the kinds of reflections they used to do in games where it was just let's just make an additional model right in front of you and then hide it contextually.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually.
Alright.
I'm into that.
There are so many people who just die repeatedly in this part because they don't, take their time and they just kind of panic.
Well, I mean, it is water level.
Yeah.
dog is being so cutesy off camera now.
I think my sister was
Like,
watching
begging for a
somebody
belly rub.
stream this, and they just she just like lost her mind down here because this part's actually kind of tough, especially with the very finicky swimming controls.
Right.
You know, all swimming controls are finicky to an extent, except for Aquaria. That game's fucking good. Shout out to all my 4 Aquaria fans out there. Come on, Gloop. Give me a bubble.
Ah, Fresco.
Come on. Give me that air. Oh crap. Overshot it.
Oh no.
Alright, let's go back down.
Oh, you better not drown after talking so much stuff.
I'll be fine.
Eat the
Camera. There we go.
that ting, man. It's
Yeah,
not as
it's-
bad as the other one, but
Alright, cool. Full up.
all right.
Now we gotta go back through that,
Oop.
turn around too far.
Ooh.
Alright. Got it.
So
that unlocks the anchor and allows Clanker to be free and rise up to the surface.
Okay. So now we're gonna platform on his back.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I got this.
Yeah, this is a pretty simple level in terms of like its size, but its geography is a little bit complicated, just because there's a lot of little cramped areas that you gotta swim through.
Hmm. Happened to just like catch us in the camera, and I'm
Yeah.
just looking at our Maroon 2 thing going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This stream has taken
Taking
its toll
on me.
Like
We
and
have no
subscribe.
viewers.
I like how both of us. I love how you went appreciative this time.
I know, right? That was kind of the difference. Yeah,
That's the my move there.
it's true. I became the Dustin. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's just so many. Oh, it doesn't end.
Ah, crap.
Ah, you screwed that up bad.
Yeah, I did. I might as well get that jiggy.
Sure.
I'm here.
It's catchy. Ah, I'm assuming you're playing Judgment?
Judgment.
Yeah.
Careful. Careful. There we go. Ah, crap. So much for careful.
Oh, you beat Judgment. Okay, congrats. I'm still kind of curious about that one. I'd like to play it at some point. I mean, not just to pander to Satanga, who is one of our like loyal fans, but I'm also curious about playing one of these games. Yakuza game?
Yeah.
Yakuza?
It,
Which way should I go?
Yakuza is the correct pronunciation.
Yakuza? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so
As far as I'm aware.
Yakuza 0 would be the one I think I would pick
Yeah.
for our first Yakuza experience.
I believe I am that one. I think it was free once on PlayStation.
That's the one that like takes place in the 80s. I think that would be the most fun for us.
Yeah.
Plus, it's supposed to be a really good one. Attempting a so-called side hustle, but I have no idea what. I want to make money, but I don't know how.
Dude, you and me both.
Oh, can I?
I'd like a first hustle.
I'm gonna talk about this on a Kingdom Hearts episode, but soon. But this is a great D2E like editing story.
Yeah.
Do you know where I'm going with this?
Off the top of my head, I do not.
Okay, so you were telling me you were finished editing an episode, And I said, oh, well, what happened in that one? And you go, well, you got really excited about this dumb idea you had that could make billions of dollars. And I was like, oh, well, what is that idea? And you were like, well, you were talking about like going to a supermarket and having like a loot box, but for shopping carts, where they would have like, you know, carts with like a tarp over them, and you'd pay them money, and sometimes you get a really good cart, and sometimes you get like a really bad cart.
Yeah.
And you were telling me about my own idea, and I got really excited. I was like, that's a great idea! And then you got mad, and you're like, I got to listen to you get excited then, now, and when you watch it in like 2 weeks when I post the damn episode.
Yeah, because you're going to forget about it.
Hey, Hooligan, what's up?
How you doing? I'm playing through Clanker's Cavern because I'm going to spare Andrew the awkward swimming bits. Recognize that little demon?
Give D2E money. That's what she said. Oh, give them all the money. Donate your bits.
Donate yo bits.
Your bits.
All yo bits. Yip, yip, yap.
Give a subscription. Yo, yo, yo. Hey, hey, hey. I assume that's how you wanted me to read that, Zach. How you doing, Zach? How you living?
What's cracking, bro? How you living?
If anyone is in our area and wants to see the Spider-Man Far From Home, we still haven't done that. We're going to do that over the weekend,
We're
so...
probably going to do it close to home. Like too far from home to go see a movie. I mean, there's plenty of theaters around here.
Hello, tiny yuppie dog.
I had a great moment with Rusty just a little bit before we started our stream.
Oh, yeah?
We were talking about Ninja, the #1 Twitch streamer, moving to Mixer.
Right.
So the top spot is now open.
Yeah, we were trying to explain how big... Yeah, I know, right? We're gunning for it. Actually, no. I mean, yes, Twitch, we'll be partners with you, and you can support us and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But also, Microsoft, if you want to hook us up with a deal, we come surprisingly cheap.
We can be bought, not for a lot of money.
Yeah, we could be...
We are, not only can we be bought, we can be affordable.
Oh my gosh. Like, the amount of money it would take for us just to quit our jobs and become professional gamers, surprisingly low.
Yeah. I don't need much motivation.
Almost depressingly low.
Yeah.
We live in an area where you don't need to make a lot of money to live comfortably.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So here was a fun little tidbit about my job. Job story for everybody. Oh, I wanted to talk about getting Rusty first, because we were talking about it, and I gave him an example. The computer that I just bought, the case that I bought for it, came in Ninja branding and colors, and he said, how did he phrase it?
What's that?
How did he phrase the question?
Well, he was just confused, like...
I said it came in Ninja branded colors, and he said,
Oh,
how much would you get it for?
Yeah,
and I said,
yeah.
no, dumbass, I bought the black one. Because he's seen the computer, and he just started laughing. I'm going to get all the stuff outside Clanker first before I venture into Clanker's innards.
You guys are enjoying that, like, we both agreed that we would not do a 100% run, and that's exactly all we've done, is try to 100% these stupid collectibles.
I mean, I'm doing it because I want to.
Yeah, I know, but you and I both, when we started, were like, yeah, we're not going to do that. We're just going to play through it casually.
There's
and
something
then,
about this game.
as soon as we started, your, like, weird guidebook brain was just like, oh, I know where that stuff is.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of how I roll with games like this. I have this bizarre encyclopedic knowledge of where all this shit is. Because I played through this game and 100%ed it multiple times. It's one of the few games I've really gone back to and done that with.
You cannot 100 Banjo anymore. Oh, you can't not. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Dork Phoenix, come on. Can't blame that on them. I guess Thor the Dark Shit is the only one I...
Oh, God!
Oh, you're so close.
How did I gunned it, and I shouldn't have.
Yeah. gunning it saved our viewers so much time.
Yeah.
Look at all this time we saved.
Look at all this. Look at all this more engaging content for free that we're providing to you.
My brain is messing with me. There is a level in Conker's Bad Fur Day which is so much like this one. And yeah, I'm getting like these weird false memories.
Yeah. One thing I like about this level is the color, like the way they kind of fake multicolored lights in here with all the bright textures.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
I think it's cool.
Yeah, that holds up nicely, actually.
There we go.
So, as another shout out to our, little three-legged dog here. She has just been so chill.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about the streaming setup or being down here, but she's practically falling asleep in between us.
Yeah.
We're giving her pets, and she's very happy about the pets.
Most things except maybe not all of it. Oh yeah, there's stuff in there that I gotta get a row of notes. What the fuck?
This level does seem like a pain in the ass.
It kind of is. That's mostly why I'm playing it. Not that I'm like particularly good at platformers, but because I wanted to kind of spare you the weird frustration that comes with this particular stage.
Don't want me to start hating on Banjo.
Well, that and
there should have been like a when you did this once, you press a button and a ladder falls down or something like that.
yeah.
So many collectibles.
Cool. Alright, so I got all those. Those are just some. I want to get that row of notes up there, but I keep fucking up that joke.
Alright, you got this, champ.
I also don't know.
Do the Kazooie run. Alright.
See why this is tricky.
Yeah.
It not only does it.
There you go. There you go.
Alright. Question: how the fuck do I get that?
You shoot it with an egg.
Oh. Nice call. I forgot.
It made sense to me.
Yeah.
Although I would have farted out the eggs 3 times first because I forgot the controls every time.
Yeah.
You dodge those notes.
I'm going all the way to the end and I can collect all of them. In one nice little run before this thing inevitably knocks me off because I suck. I was accidentally competent.
Eat that token. How dark was How was Dark Phoenix? Okay. I've heard it's just bad.
I know nothing about it.
That was the last of the X-Men Fox movies. And now that Disney owns it, there won't be any more. Especially since that one flopped.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really stick with the modern X-Men. I think Logan's the only one I see in that verse. I don't know what the best way to call it is. Oh. There are a few good X-Men movies. Not many, but there's a few. I don't think they're going to come up on our movie night anytime soon. I would say, I mean, it's a little bit of cheating, but they do cross over a bit. Yeah, that one was okay. Was that Double Brain?
Yay.
But I weirdly didn't like Logan, and that's supposed to be the best one.
Now let us enter.
Whoa.
See if I can do this. I cannot. That's where the jiggy is.
Oh, you had to go in and do the other part of the
Ah,
mouth.
dick. Ah, come on.
What are you doing?
I kept getting caught on the slope.
Ah. The perspective is very strange.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I know what I was going to say. There was a rumor about Deadpool possibly appearing in, like, the next Thor movie.
Oh, that's bizarre and kind of cool.
Was it Taiki Watita?
Taika Waititi.
I have such a hard time with
You were close.
foreign names.
You were close.
You were close. Yeah. Dang, Dustin, soundboard, write it down. We need you were close and wonderful.
Yeah, we do. We do need both of those.
I mean, I didn't do the worst impression of them there, but we get Pokemon Snap versions.
Yeah.
I understand that Logan's pretty good, and I can see why most people think it's great. I found it to be a little boring, but it is really well done. Like, a movie can be really well made and have good acting performances, and also be very boring to me. The villain was just so weak. And certain parts of the movie just really dragged for me.
Alright. I gotta swim through all of these rings in order.
Oh, you saw the first Terminator movie? Really? B, you gotta like make sure of this. So you saw Terminator 1, which is an awesome movie. Oh my gosh, the original the original Terminator is like the most fun horror movie. It's not treated like an action movie, really, and I just freaking love it. Michael Biehn, yeah. Oh man, Terminator theme.
Right.
I mean, there's all the obvious quotes that you've probably heard parodied, B, so I'm sure that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, that's what he says, hasta la vista. Ah. Yeah, I mean, it is a movie from '84, but overall, it's pretty fun. I like Terminator 2 a little bit more. I think you might as well. You may as well. If I had to bet. Man, these camera angles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the best experience. I'll be back. I like RoboCop a little bit more than Terminator, but they're both great classics.
Another thing.
Wait, that's it? Why is this such a quoted line? Oh my God!
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be back is pretty damn memorable. That's cool. You can enter it through multiple versions.
Yeah, there's a couple of places you can enter the clank.
Damn, if I knew how to say I'll buy that for $1 in Spanish, I would have had a good joke there, Zach.
Not in Spanish.
By the way, Zach, anytime we watch a movie, Little B likes to make that joke. Oh, is that the Spanish version of, insert movie here, like as we were trying to watch Lord of the Rings? Which sadly for our upcoming movie night will be Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. Come and join them on their adventures. Never forget.
Alright. The Wonder Wing, I think it's called.
Yep, and we're serving Sloppy Joe and barbecue chicken. So anyone else who wants to attend, you'll have to get here soon. Why sad about Lord of the Rings? Mainly Bryn kind of killed it. Sometime when Bryn is watching one of these streams, we'll have to talk about it, but there's... Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh, it eats the golden feathers.
Yeah, but it makes it temporarily invulnerable.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah.
I'm working tomorrow until Monday, so I don't know if I'll be up before this weekend. I'll let you know, though. You've seen the Lord of the Rings, though, right? You're good?
Yeah.
No. Or did she only see the first one?
I don't remember.
Anyway, we did Die Hard on a movie night.
I still have your key. Yeah, that was partly me to blame.
All right, well, Hooligan, I'll tell you this much. We have access to those movies, so if you would like to watch The Two Towers some other time, I mean, we could set you up with that dream. And then you could be prepared for the, Return of the King when we get to it.
Let's see what we
'Cause
got.
we won't watch Return of the King for 2 or 3 weeks, so I don't know. Let me know. We can make that happen.
Where's the other shit?
And we are planning D&D Tuesday, so that might be the time to be like, here you go.
Yeah.
You got like a portable, portable hard drive. You got like a little hard drive we could just move the movie over to?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. See, we already got a plan. Hooligan, you're gonna be able to watch The Two Towers on your own time. Have your own personal movie night, and you could just, put 6 of your toys or little stuffed animals around, and they could all be, represent us. You can just talk to Andrew and Grace and Alora.
I keep hitting the.
You spent enough movie nights with us, so you pretty much know what we'd say. Play the home version. Oh, you can bring your hard drive. Great, bring your hard drive Tuesday when you come over for D&D, and I will hook you up with The Two Towers, and you can text us questions and comments on the way. Potato,
Missing
boil 'em, mash 'em,
5.
cook 'em in a stew. You're taking how much the eyes have got.
Yep.
She can always come to the Zach Market. That sounds way more sketchy when you say it like that. What you need, Big B? Liver, Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, some eyeballs,
Yeah. Did I go through this one? Because I'm missing a Jinjo and one other Jiggy. The honeycomb piece.
I think Banjo-Kazooie soothes the little dog.
Yeah.
She is like falling asleep over there. I want to know which plushie would represent each of us, Big B. You gotta work on that. What are you buying?
No, it's not under this one.
If you guys do get around to watching Kingdom Hearts 2, there's a lot of times where I'll just yell at Dustin to put in a Resident Evil 4 clip from my Resident Evil 4 playthrough.
Yeah.
It delights me and Charles so much every single time. I only got a few more episodes I can do that with, so I'm gonna have to find some good RE4 clips for you.
Yeah. So, missing the orange Jinjo, 5 notes.
Be 4 plushies around the TV and then like a bottle of ketchup.
Okay.
I didn't even say anything. It was just wincing.
I saw you wince out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, yeah, I get you.
You have a Timmy plushie? Aw, that's so cool. You guys have better out. Toad, Tangela. What's Blue Jay?
Blue Jay, like the Elizabethtown Blue Jays.
Oh.
Their mascot.
And
Hawkmon.
is that a Digimon?
Yeah, from season 2.
Hawkmon.
Yeah. The girl with the glasses and the flight cap. That was her Digimon.
Oh, what a dork.
Alright, Brain. You can do this.
Alright, well now
Work with me here.
I called her a dork, but do you have a favorite Digimon? Everybody shout out your favorite Digimon.
I don't know.
Hey Digimon, hey Digimon.
Guess I don't remember
Champions
enough
for
of
the
them
boys
to
and
really
girls.
pick. I
Hey,
liked
Digimon, hey, Digimon.
I liked the bug one. I liked Tentomon.
Yeah, Tentomon.
He was cool.
I liked his voice a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
He did have a very unique
Like
voice.
anytime he was like whining, "Oh, is he?" You know,
Yeah.
it just elated me.
He reminded me of Alpha 5. From
Greymon. Greymon's a great pick. He's almost like mascot levels to me. I'm just when I see him, he's like one of those Digimon that pop in my head. When I think of Digimon is what I meant to say. You don't have so yours is Tentamon. War Greymon. War Greymon's badass.
Yeah.
Hawkmon isn't my favorite. What would Hooligan's favorite Digimon be?
Biomon, the bird one.
Oh.
Maybe?
Girl Hawkmon?
I thought Biomon was
Patamon maybe? That dweeb?
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, you don't know which one your favorite is? Okay, well I have my favorite. I really like the role in BoJack Horseman. Oh, Angie Woolmon is great! That's a cool one. Great design.
Yeah, she's cool.
For me, it was in the anime. As a kid, I really loved that arc, and I imagine rewatching it, I'd find it really dorky. Maybe I should watch that with Grace after we finish up Pokemon Kanto. Digimon cartoon is better than the Pokemon cartoon.
Yeah, I agree.
Hot take.
It's got a really sick theme song, too.
Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon, all the
Not
champions.
the one I was talking
Change into digital mon. What?
about. Not the one I was talking
What's the
about.
one you're talking about?
I was talking about the Japanese theme.
How's that one go?
無限大な夢の後の何もないこの中じゃ小な常識溢れさえなくのないからステートはイメージを染めた気持ちない翼でも君に飛べるさ Oh my love It's rad
It is
But-
rad, but I still prefer Digimon digital.
Yeah. Missing.
I mean, as a kid, I could never understand the lyrics, and there's only like 8 words in the song.
Yeah.
But it was,
4 of them were
it was,
Digimon.
It was always like, you know, Digimon, Digimon Garwa. So I was like, what is Garla? And I'd ask my brother, and he'd be like, I don't know. So,
Is there a first person?
but anyway, I started talking about the show. I got all excited because now I kind of want to watch it again. It's mostly really fun. And watching a couple episodes with Brandon a few years ago, I was like, oh yeah, this is way better than most kids' anime. Anyway, my favorite is Wizardmon.
Oh yeah.
In the show, he has a really fun arc. And he was just really cool. And then I had his card, and he was a decent card as well. So. Butterfly is the shit. Play it now. Alright, we'll put that on a movie night for next year. Digimon night.
Yeah.
These are the 10 best episodes of Digimon.
Now I remember where it's at. Cool. I've just
No.
been wandering, stalling for time too much.
You stop that, Mike. Now he's we've already talked about this though on our future soundboard. You make it a little Code Lyoko shout out.
Yeah.
Code Lyoko for movie.
Yeah, got him.
Yeah. Whoop. Why?
I forgot which one it was.
What are you, me?
Yeah, I had a little moment. I hadn't used it in a little while.
Wow, you did it.
That's not all I did.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Alright, that's pretty cool.
Worth it. Took me a little while. I did take my time for this level because I remember like 90% of each level.
Do we have all the collectibles?
In this level, yes, we do.
Great. Clanker is done.
Later. It's Trash Shark. Trash Shark in the water. He down in that dark water where he gonna eat you. He make you a snack. He make you a snack. Get out of here, you tubby little fish. That was mostly for Hooligan.
Oh, man.
Going back to we can be bought very, very cheaply.
Yeah?
I had a very crazy, stressful day at my work yesterday.
Oh, okay.
I had so much work to do because it was the end of the month and everyone was getting their maintenance done end of the month because if it goes one more day, it's late, period. And people were freaking out about that. So had some trouble with dealing with that fucking mess. But once I got through this, I had a bunch of emails to answer, a bunch of reports to write, a bunch of Excel stuff. I had people from other departments emailing me saying, hey, we can't get this report to work. Can you do it? And then I'd do it, and they were like, oh my God, that's so great. You're a genius. And then they're just like, oh, you did such a good job with these reports. Thank you. And then I'd, get out of work. Long, tough day. Feeling appreciated, though. But, it was worth it because I got a lot of, kudos. And then I woke up today and had negative $30 in my bank account.
Oh, no.
And I'm just like, yeah, sure feeling that love right about now. I would like to remind you that the position I work in doesn't exist, and I make entry-level money for what is essentially the only administrator job for a particular software that manages not only the plant I work at, but another one, like, very far away. Not going to get into too many specifics of, like, exactly where I work and what I do, but it's a lot for a very little. So that was just like a funny moment where I had like, it's like, yeah, good for me, and then it was just, oh, by the way, your time's literally fucking worthless.
So, yeah.
Check it.
We're already seeing her?
No, that's just the big Gruntilda statue. Which direction is it? Is it this? Cool. Cool. Good for me. Yeah, this is it.
The D stands for depressing. I'm still thinking about your story. We don't have to see the Spider-Man.
No, I got paid tomorrow. So
I got paid tomorrow.
I will eventually not be worth negative amount. Ah, yeah, the boots. I'll get those later. Yeah, we got swamp water, which will damage you if you stay in it too long.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah. So there's a reason I'm playing that previous level and this level.
This is Bubble Gloop.
Yep.
Alright.
I think there's something behind here. Is there just that. So we're
I
gonna...
got paid tomorrow mood. I know, right? There's something about it that I really like the sound of it.
Yeah. I remember I was watching, listening to a podcast, Chapo Trap House, a political podcast. I don't know if I recommend it to everybody, but it's pretty fun. And there was a moment where it was like I had a thought out loud, also known as a sentence. And it just, oh my god. All right.
That's great.
So we have our temporary...
Thank you, Sophie. Sophie's enjoying our couple's outfit.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I mean, I guess our hats could have been a little bit better position.
Well,
you also
if
can't
you
see
had
our...
read my note.
Damn it. I always skip out on the pre-production meetings. What? No. Why doesn't it have pupils?
Practice like that.
Oh.
So there's more of them that I gotta find.
This reminds me of a level in Banjo-Tooie. Whoa!
So now I have these boots that I can use to climb, or no, not climb.
What the fuck?
It lets me wade through water. Like salt
I
water.
feel jealous. Yeah, Dustin and I have a lot of dates going on. We're going to a baseball game tomorrow, and there's going to be fireworks afterwards. And then we're going to go see the Spider-Mans.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Return the sleepy dog.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Got him. Fine. Get that gold feather. This level is significantly better in terms of exploration.
Oh,
platforming
see,
than the
I
previous
actually
one.
thought Hooligan was referring to something outside the game when she said maybe do the Mr. Vile thing first to get it out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh! Sorry, I had a really dumb realization. Zach was like, how about reboot for a movie night? I'm like, reboot of what? And then he's like, the original. I'm like, the original reboot of what? What does that even mean? How can it be the original and rebooted? I'm having this like, who's on first routine to myself. The original reboot movie, is that the Firewall? Was that?
I think that was the Firewall.
That's the only thing I remember about that,
That
is
freaking
it's
song?
the shitty James Bond song. The Firewall. I did watch that series, especially with Steven back in the day. It was alright. It is hard to look at times, though.
Yeah, it doesn't like hold up as great as it could, but it's still like worthwhile watching.
And it's weird because like the movie does like sometime later and it gets super grimdark.
Yeah.
It's very strange.
Right.
I was more of a Bump in the Night kind of fan myself. Talking about
Like early CG.
Canadian CG from the 90s.
Yeah. I never watched Bump in the Night.
Oh, it's kind of a fun show. It's not great. I was about to like go out and be like, it's all no.
Don't blow your load right now, buddy.
It's fine. It was. I remember liking it as a kid, and I haven't seen it probably since the 90s.
Oh, this is gonna be tough. I remember this being kind of annoying.
Oh yeah, 44 seconds. Beast Wars. Wow, that show looks like shit, but it was actually fun to watch. But no, Reboot was fun. It's a cool thing. It's weird to see now. I remember watching it as a kid. Like I didn't understand a computer back then at all. So
I knew I'd fuck that up the first time.
yeah, you got a little too twitchy.
Yeah, I did. Sorry, I was stressing, and I shouldn't have because it actually gives you lots of time.
You have a lot of time.
Yeah. Well, now I gotta wait for it to flip over. So. Oh, you got the turtle right there. Yeah, I'll get to Mr. Vile on the way. 'Cause that's just frustrating. Oh,
What?
yeah, I'll be young and too old before you get Gruntilda's gold. So she just makes fun of me for failing the challenge.
I see.
'Cause I'm a twitchy bastard.
Take your time, champ. Yeah,
Come on.
we might just have to like watch, like have a random 90s cartoon night where I just put on like one episode from each of these shows
Yeah, that'd be cool.
and just watch the Grace and Allure just lose their minds.
It's like, is
like-
this what things look like? You guys thought this was good?
I mean, Reboot didn't look like anything else. Beast Wars is ugly, but like I said,
Yeah,
it was
people,
still fun.
they're green, right?
Yeah, the world's so polygonal. But yeah, Reboot does all the weird computer terms. I don't know. It's hard to describe it. It is a weird version of Tron, I guess.
Yeah. Haha.
It definitely sticks in your mind if you ever watch it.
Yeah, it's something like the look of it. You won't forget. It's very unique, and the character designs especially.
Play the
are
theme
really
song for Beast War. I don't remember. I can take request.
Yeah. While I just kind of fart around. In this.
Yeah, you can meander for a little bit.
Yeah.
Beast War. Oops. Theme. Oh god, I'm looking at the graphics. They're so weird. You know, I am just mesmerized.
Wow.
I don't know, you're... Yeah. The 90s were a mistake.
Come on, frogs.
Hello, new viewers. I hope you appreciated me holding up my phone to play Beast Wars. Any other dumb shit you want me to play? Oh, Dustin does this.
Stop running away from me.
Ooh.
Come back.
Yeah, you can't get him. Okay.
Come on. He's gonna attack me now. You got him. Blood, etc.
So many twists. Best Megatron voice ever. Ooh. I don't remember his voice in particular. I do remember watching it back in the day.
Ah, dick.
I found it!
Oh, the firewall theme?
Yeah. Here, watch more bad stuff.
That is definitely a... Dun, 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 dun. I cannot hear this without thinking about... But once we're done through that, I'll tell you.
Oh my gosh. I'm not surprised we had a few extra viewers and we lost them all. I'm so sorry.
Don't apologize to me. Apologize to yourself.
Yeah, no, right? Ah, Banjo-Kazooie stream. Why don't I check that? Fire!
I can't hear that without thinking about like the Dr. Evil parody song by They Might Be Giants.
Go on.
Can't remember the lyrics to it. It's like, evil, evil is his one and only name. It's like some lady singing it, and it's just like got really dumb lyrics where it's just like, you know, when you're evil, you're good except for when you're bad, and it's like stupid shit like that the whole time. By the way, this theme.
Satanga, I'm lost. I know, you have to really be paying attention on this one to keep up.
You gotta understand
we were talking
the
about,
D2E lore.
we've been talking about Beast Wars and Reboot. We were talking about 90s animation. A little Bump in the Night shout out as well. And then that led Dustin to
talk about some...
They Might Be Giants.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is a weird night. We're not even drinking.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I can't.
There is a Beast Wars Megatron Saying Yes compilation that is 3 minutes and 40 seconds long.
Good lord. I am all about this.
You look so stupid.
Okay, could you...
Just look at it. Is he the voice by the guy who did M. Bison in the Street Fighter cartoon?
I'm just gonna wait till you're done with this, whatever this is. We're gonna pause the whole stream for a minute. We're just gonna let this go.
Dustin, there's only 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go.
Oh no, really?
All right, Zach.
By the way,
I broke Dustin. You get a minute of Megatron saying yes. I will have to look at the monologue later.
so here's. I just want you to hear this sound.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna stomp on this turtle's flipper.
Why? Oh my gosh. That was insanely silly. Well, Zach, it entertained you and me. I don't know if it entertained anyone else, but it entertained you and me. We got that one.
Yeah.
Also, that poor turtle, why would you do that to
Because
him?
its feet were cold.
Ugh!
Yeah. All right, let's go inside the.
Why did we
mouth
go
of the
inside
turtle.
so many animals?
I don't know. Oh.
This is the inside of him?
Yeah.
He's like the Great Deco Tree.
I'm just like, well, where is he? Where's the rest of you?
Oh my god, he ate the baby. The difference between that face and the face I'm looking at up there.
Yeah. Oh. Bit short, isn't it, Shellboy? We'll see. Copy what you just heard for lesson 1. Oh, it's a memory game. I remember this now.
Ooh.
Alright. You got this, Andrew?
This is bizarre. It's no Clefairy says.
Lesson 2.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Oh. Oh. Banjo-Kazooie is very strange at
You
times.
abuse so many other woodland creatures.
You're right. I mean, we did have to, like...
Why didn't PETA talk about this fucking game?
It wasn't popular enough.
Alright. Last one.
Will he get this right?
Nope.
Will the dramatic voice distract him?
I've already forgotten everything.
I don't think Dustin's got it this time. There goes, it dings.
Oh, it's gonna take damage? Oh, I forgot. Okay. Alright. Maximum effort here, alright?
Whoa.
Let's do it. Let me try to remember 6 things in sequence.
I guess some indie games are this weird, but yeah,
Yeah.
mainstream games don't tend to get this weird.
Red, cyan, purple, blue, magenta, yellow,
Magenta.
red.
What a fucking loser. Using more than, you know, the 8 known colors in the crown box.
Look,
He's so annoyed with me right now.
because you made me fucking forget! Again! Because I was saying the colors out loud, and then you said them again and fucked me up! You asshole!
You woke up our dog.
I don't care.
Oh my gosh. Well, that was fun.
Yep.
Alright, I'll be good.
No, you won't.
Yeah, no,
I don't believe
I
you.
had my fun.
Alright.
Somebody can clip that later.
Clipping it now.
Oh, okay.
Red, cyan, purple, blue. magenta, yellow, red. Okay. Got it. If I can hit red, cyan, purple, blue, magenta, yellow, red. Got it.
Good job. I know how to press your buttons, so I deliberately did something that would annoy you, and you totally like forgot the pattern.
Yeah.
So yes, I was trolling you, my friend.
Really? I couldn't tell.
No, you couldn't?
Yeah.
Okay. More pets.
Alright. Don't care, Tip Top. I got my comb.
Tip Top?
Yeah, Tip Top the turtle. From Diddy Kong Racing.
What's a Diddy Kong race?
It's the one that's not Mario Kart. No, dummy. That's Trash Team Racing.
Oh, that's a good game.
I was hoping you'd go with that.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, fucking.
Mickey's Speedway Mania? I don't know.
Mickey Speedway USA.
That's it.
Give me that ginge. Go on the t-shirt. Give me that ginge.
Give me that gin.
Ginge and tonic.
That was incredibly silly. Is the alligator Mr. Vile?
Mr. Vile is in the alligator.
Oh.
Yeah, this part's kind of difficult. But I have to get to Mumbo before we can do it.
Mumbo. Oh, you're gonna do a transformation.
Yeah.
Is it cooler than the ant thing?
It is much cooler than the ant thing.
It's kind of swampy.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing some kind of insect again?
Buddy, what have we been seeing everywhere?
Little crocodile.
Yes.
You turn into a crocodile.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, big mosquito.
Ah. Dog
Correct.
in my hand.
I'm gonna go back to the turtle and hit that little gold croco. Just to get that out of the way.
Sure.
So we just have the one big area to go through. Because we're like halfway done this level. This level's so much easier to fucking navigate.
This level doesn't seem that bad. I mean, it's got the hazy mazy cave poison ground thing going on, but it seems fine.
Yeah.
Dare I say fun.
Oh yeah, this level's fun. There we go. Aha! Got him. I always like to do a little dance. It's something just so cheery about that little jingle for Kidding the Jiggy. It's the little things in this game, you know?
It's a charming game. It certainly is. Like I said from the start, I can totally see why people really love Banjo-Kazooie. My brother's boyfriend is like beyond excited about him being in Smash.
Yeah.
We were talking about it over the weekend because this was one of his favorite games as a child.
Yeah.
It's not perfect to me, and it's not like an all-time platformer, but it's super charming.
Oh, yeah. Ow, I just ran right into that. You like me saying I just rammed right into that asshole?
I did. Made me do a weird little... You know, the rusty troll laugh?
Yeah. He's secretly Muttley from Mega Races.
I used to tease Britt about that because Britt has that sometimes. I can't even do it. It's so weird.
One cool thing about this is they don't make you like do the whole animation and wait because you can just pick these things up right after the other.
That's good.
Okay. This one.
Does it be it?
It's just a really thin rail, and I know I'm gonna fall off.
Well, how much time you got?
Told you.
Yeah, you weren't wrong. You got slightly more time than you think.
Yeah. If you see it now, you don't. The fast one wins, the slow one
Won't?
not. Yeah. I won't wins. Oh, there's stuff over here. I might as well get it. The Banjo-Kazooie story. Can't get that yet. Back to the maze. I was very near to Mumbo's little totem hut thing. It's just one of those things where I keep thinking, what's my favorite track for this game? And it's hard to decide. I think my favorite is the last level.
Okay.
I won't spoil it for you, but it's got a really neat gimmick, and I'm a big fan of the last level in this game. So I would like you to experience it for yourself. Just chain it.
Yeah, not bad. Feels like the camera's a little behind where it needs to be, but it's not a big deal. Alright, champ. Oh, you got more boots.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Aren't you gonna do the thing?
I will.
Alright. Ugh. Sound is not great.
Missed him the first time.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Totally.
yeah, don't blame me on that.
This camera's not super good sometimes.
Drink Fresca. Alright, like I said, take your time.
Yeah.
Okay. You're going a little fast. Okay.
Got him.
Yeah, with a lot of time to spare. Good job.
Yeah.
That don't fall off on the way back.
Nah, I got it. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. SpongeBob, careful. Careful, SpongeBob.
It's fun watching his big derpy feet just kind of not with any, like, you know, grace or...
Back to Mimbo's mojo. Mumbo Jumbo. Oh yeah, that was Mumbo Jumbo was also the name of a villain from Teen Titans. He was voiced by Tom Kenny.
Oh, what was his power?
He was a magician.
Oh.
And he would just cast really douchey spells and troll them. He was blue for some reason. Don't know why I like remembered that specific thing in this episode as opposed to any
He's
other
also
time.
a Minecraft YouTuber.
Oh yeah, there is a Minecraft YouTuber.
Welcome to
named,
Minecraft YouTube.
All right.
That's just how he talks on his channel.
This how you build redstone.
He's adorable! Wow!
Yay!
What? I like that they had the little hole for you to go out of.
Yeah.
Nah, he a young British guy.
Yeah. Is that what young British guys sound like
Yeah,
to
that's
you?
how a young guy sounds.
You know what, mate. This is what everyone from Britain sounds like to you.
Don't go running around Nidro.
Don't you go on around. It's British. Very British.
Extremely British.
They were speaking English, but I needed subtitles. Dustin sounds like Ozzy. Yeah, a bit, you know, sorry, you know, don't.
Sharon!
Sharon!
There we go. Oh man, let's do 15-year-old memes. I'm all about it. I mean, it's Banjo. We can be nostalgic.
Yeah. Going down here. This is most of the things.
I like the water bouncing off you.
Yeah.
It looks very strange.
Come on.
You could totally guest star. We do this on Thursdays and Sundays. Sunday at 6 will be Mario Maker 2 returning.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of levels lined up, so
Nice.
yeah, it's good times. There's one today where the title is Ace of Base, and I'm just hoping for the best. David still wants me to beat his level, so I might take another crack at that, but he built a second level that is in the Super Mario World style, and it's about flying.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Let's enter the crocodile nostrils. And real quick.
What? Oh, good job.
We are almost 100%. Let's see what we got here. You totals. Yeah, this is the last Jiggy. Just this part.
Okay, so what's so bad about this part?
This part's kind of a weird mini game that can be a little difficult. That's Mr. Vile.
He's kind of cute.
You can.
Mr. Vile, greatest crocodile. Play my game to win a prize. Press A to accept a beat and check it out.
Those little running shoes make you faster.
Uh-oh.
Don't get him in this level because we can't do it right now. You can beat him without him. It's very hard without, so I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to accept. Eat more red Yumblies than me. Press X to eat Yumblies. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Valley's miracle elixir. That's what did the trick, sir. Yes, it's true. Sweeney Todd reference for those listening.
How does your brain work?
It mostly doesn't.
I just typed this, but I hate these sounds. But
Yeah.
You got a nice big lead.
Yeah, well, the thing is this is game 1.
Oh, why are there more than one? There only needs to be one. This isn't fun enough to do twice. Oh, a little sloppy there, Oz.
Yeah, a little bit. Ah, damn it.
Oh,
I got a good lead on him there.
this lasts a while.
Chomp, chomp.
Hey!
All right.
Remember, Dustin, to make it close in the last round. Why don't you make it close?
I think that's a joke.
For dramatic effect. He picks up quicker if you have a big lead. What? This stupid rubber band AI for you eating snakes? Aren't the gold ones worth more points?
No, the gold ones are minus. They slow
What? That is anti what I've learned in games like Pokemon Stadium. Kids Club for life. Alright. And Dustin has a slight lead. It's 12 to 11. Oh, 13, 12, 14. Dustin's taking a bit of a lead. Oh, it's getting close. We got 25 seconds to go here. 17 to 14. Red Croc is catching up. Mr. Vile can do this. All right, it's 18-16. It's anybody's ball game. It's 15 seconds to go. 19-17, 20. Oh, Dustin with a big lift there. That's okay. He's trying to keep it close, doing the strategy the hooligan said. It's only a 2-point score. 3. Oh man, it's coming down. 3, 2, 1. He's easily won. This wasn't that dramatic.
I thought it was a lot harder. But yeah, you're right.
Ah, lucky Greenie wins. Must play last game. Only eat what is shown at top of screen. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
So I have to pick one to
Go! Red. Alright, that's a good start. How did you not eat that? Oh, you press a button, don't you?
Yeah.
Alright. I think that it spins. Oh, good. Nice call. Okay. Oh, it's close. Gold.
Yeah.
Alright, 12, 11, 13, 12, 25 seconds to go. There's so much time. Why do these minigames last so long? Why does it have to be 3 rounds?
No.
Oh man, he's got to leave. Dustin's one back. Oh no, he took a bad. He had a 50-50 shot. Just whiffed. Oh no, he's choking.
I lost by 1 point. Mighty Mr. Vile wins. Now Greenie gets chewed.
How long can you prolong this?
Yeah. So we gotta do it to start it over. You can try again, Greenie. Press A to play. I think we can start. Let's try last game again. Okay. Whew, thank God.
Yeah, for the first part, you were doing a good job of like being near the other color when it was about to change. And then the last like 10 seconds, you just kept picking the wrong option out of 2.
Alright, change. Go.
Alright, slight lead.
Oh, they're spawning right in front of them.
Yeah. Some RNG going on.
Come on, where they at? Ah, son of a bitch.
Just red in a row. Oh, it's keeping it tight.
Yeah.
Ah! It's tight. Oh, he's gonna. Don't follow. It's 2020 with 30 seconds to go.
Ah, you dick!
Oh my God!
They just weren't spawning.
I'll admit, first time kind of your fault. Second time, it's bad luck.
Second time was bullshit.
A little bit of bad luck. Also, yeah, I mean, this is like the part of any like well, I guess even like some Mario games have bad minigames. Odyssey has a few that I don't like. Galaxy has a few I don't. Oh well, yeah, I can't do it. But especially the non-Nintendo games have like really bad minigames. This reminds me of like a bad Sly Cooper minigame, or possibly Ratchet and Clank would have a few things like this, but definitely Sly Cooper. So the game I just absolutely adore would just have the occasional shitty minigame that would just stop all your progress.
Just finished the animation at the wrong time. Fuck. No. All right. Gotta catch up.
Red.
Got it. I'm on him.
No, yellow. Well, you both did much worse. How did he win? It was a tie.
Dickhead. Fucking Ah, asshole. Now I gotta go get health.
Now, this also follows like a lot of bad mini games and platformers, where you take damage or lose a life for failing. Like even Mario Galaxy had a game I adore, has a few where it's like, oops, I failed the mini game, mamma mia, you know. Sunshine does that a few times. Ah,
yeah,
it's so bad. Just let me restart. I mean, it's kind of cute that he bites you, but maybe if it did honeycomb.
Yeah, 1 instead of 2.
Also these drifts, deja vu.
Yeah, I keep like missing. If I didn't whiff so much, it wouldn't be so bad. Every once in a while, just that the slidey controls just get me.
That stinks.
Alright, let me find some help. There's still an open... No, it's I think there's a thing back here. I just want to beat him, and then that'll be it for this level. And we'll have beaten this whole stage.
Good.
It is much easier with the running shoes, though. There you are. Newer one.
How are you, viewers?
How you
guys
doing?
holding up?
I get 3 more shots at this. It sucks that you can't tie. Like, if you tie, you should just have to try again, no penalty. Right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Minor penalty I could live with. Major penalty I really don't like. But no penalty would be A-okay.
Yeah.
This is why I said do it first. Well, I guess. But does it matter if it takes him just as long?
Yeah.
Well, I guess he could get healed by killing enemies.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that was the logic. I wanted to... Alright. Play easy game again. What?!
I gotta take a few, I'm just gonna ramble. I gotta take a few college classes for work to be promoted. And I'm doing this, what they call it the work study program, so I can leave work, which was approved by everyone I work with, but we had to get approval from, you know, the big home office, if you will. And they said, hey, the time you submitted doesn't match the class time on the official college documents. And I said, well, what do you mean? And they go, well, there's a 10-minute gap between this science course and the lab. And I said, okay, what do you want me to do about it? And they're like, well, that has to be accounted for. And I go, okay. So in between the 10 minutes when one class ends and the lab for that class begins, you want me to travel from my college back to work, and then back to college. When I submitted that it takes longer than 20 minutes to get to the college. Well, yeah, but it still has to be, you know, can you work remotely for 10 minutes? I probably have to go to where the lab is, man. This was the really dumb conversation I was having today. I'm worried about 10 minutes. Where I might be freeloading, I guess? I don't know. I'm so frustrated with this college crap. It's been a nightmare. This is like one of like 15 bad stories along the way. Man, you're making this close.
Oh, shit.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Tokyo Drift. Easy.
Where are you at? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, too. I think you're gonna lose, actually.
Pick up! Ah! Why are they not spawning? I'm so psyched out.
Yeah. It's totally in your head right now.
Yeah. Alright.
Deep breath.
Fine. Because when you leave and come back, you have to start all over. You can't just keep trying. This one's kind of bad.
Take that, Banjo kids who try to tell me it's better Mario 64. No, I'm just playing. So the same person who I've been arguing with from the home office was like, hey, I need you to get the official documents that have your class schedule and the course descriptions on the same page. And I don't know about the colleges you kids went to, but mine doesn't do that. It has a college schedule page, and then separately it has a course description. And I'm trying to explain that, like, hey, this isn't a universal college thing.
Got him. Fuck off.
Finally, they were convinced enough to drop that issue. But I did put it on 2 pages, so... Slightly, 10 seconds. There you go. Oh, you got this, buddy. I think that was your highest performance yet.
I got 30 the first time we played.
Got 30?
Yeah, the very first time. Alright.
I always feel like I want to like jump into Tango Stream, who just started, and be like, dude, back off Thursdays. We did it after you. You were doing this months before us, but hey, back off. We need you. Oh. Come on, man. Okay.
Change.
Ah,
I left.
Oh.
Got him.
Okay. Oh, you get that one. I might be pushing it.
I did push it. Shit! Slows it down so much.
Oh no, you missed both of them!
I'm fucked.
Yeah. Thanks for giving us some false hope there at the end, but no.
This is so frustrating. Alright. Last shot at this before I quit.
This blows.
Yeah. This is tough. The only problem is that they all like seem to spawn directly in front of me.
Oh, no, no, no!
Ah! No, I got that one, just barely. Come on, switch. There we go.
Oh, nice.
Fuck off. Give me that. Ah, fuck.
Oh no, he's boxing you out.
Got him.
Apart from the notes in RBB, this is the worst part of the whole game. Oh, okay. It's pretty bad.
3 extra lives.
Go fuck yourself, Mr. Pyle. Are you kidding me?
Fuck off.
Chief.
Get Ben, asshole.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, what a lame reward for so much effort.
Yeah. It's like, oh, it's harder and you get less of a reward. Fuck that. This way. But yeah, that's everything in this level.
Alright, let's roll.
We 100%ed it.
Another banjo level down.
Nice. Yeah, if it took like 1 health, it'd already be so much better.
Yeah, it's true. Also, not reset from when you left.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. Oh, you're getting a special thing.
Yeah, I think there's a thing back here. There's something you can get with the boots, and another thing you can only get as a crocodile. I think this way is the only as crocodile part.
I see. Kind of a cool idea that you can keep your transformation and
Yeah, that's the...
go exploring.
I need to bust that open. Do I have to bust that open and then come back and then do the...
Oh no, are you kidding me?
I bet that's what I have to do.
Alright, well let's just do that and we'll call it a stream.
Yeah, we'll unlock Freezy as he peaks.
Yeah. Alright. Sargo MIO was playing RuneScape. You brutal moose nerd. He does a sponsorship video, puts out a really cool video, it makes RuneScape look really awesome, and then look at you.
You
falling
sucker.
for it. You falling for that thing that actually looked kind of fun to me too. I was like, huh, if this was on the Switch,
You fucking stooge.
I might give this a shot, but it's a PC, so not happening.
Alright.
To be fair, I played a ton before. I was a fan before the Moose.
Back in the pre-Moose era.
I was actually mostly teasing you because I watched that video today of him playing old school RuneScape and just kept thinking to myself like, this actually looks alright. This looks pretty fun. I could get into this. There's something about, as he was trying to explain it, like the simplicity of it that would get me more into it than a more complex version of it. Where I was like, oh, this is just the right amount of depth and simplicity where I'm like, I could maybe do this. Yeah. But then I remembered it was a PC game and I was like,
That's kind of lame.
I will say the Iron Man thing he was playing did not seem fun to me. I want to be able to interact and trade with people. But I'm not really an MMO guy.
Next level.
Aww. Huh?
That's an area we haven't been to yet.
You and your anti-PC rhetoric. Well, PC games are good. There's Space Cadet Pinball that came on Microsoft computers. There's Solitaire. That's a good PC game. There's Adobe Photoshop. Microsoft Excel. What else? There's Calculator. That's one I like to play a lot, especially at work.
I guess I better go with this crocodile thing.
Other PC games. You know, I really liked Risk on PC. I had Risk 3, and that was really fun. Just try.
I got my PC set up, and we have our Microsoft Game Pass that I can't get to work yet.
Yeah,
so,
we can finish setting that up. That won't be that hard. I was you. I was one of those people. I mean, I've tried quote unquote good PC games.
Quote unquote. Such a fucking asshole.
Like Charles back in the day was desperate to get me into World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
And I had 2 or 3
I've
trial
tried
accounts.
so-called good Nintendo games.
Yeah, well, you know.
Like those kinds of assholes.
Yeah. I forgot how much work you had to do to get back there. But like, I don't know, there's just something about it. Like I have a Steam account and I own 10 or 12 games on Steam.
Yeah.
Some of them gifted from you.
I think half of them are.
Yeah, and like, even though I can hook up a controller to it, it just doesn't work for me. Dealing with the interface for like 1 second. If I have to like use my mouse for a moment, I'm just like, I don't feel like playing video games. It's like, something's not installed correctly or something needs to be updated. And it reminds me it's a computer, and I'm just like, don't like it. But I'm actually the same way with mobile games, so I'm consistent. In my like
in your little baby boy console bubble. Burn of the night.
I'm an
folks.
old school gamer, god dang it. I grew up with cartridges and such. It took me a while to even get the disc.
Yeah. Just understand that there are going to be people who are born recently that are going to be like that with any sort of physical media.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's like, I have
Digital
to
media.
plug something in? Ugh.
You got to use your hands. What a baby's toy. That's the Elijah Wood scene from Back to the Future 2.
Yeah.
But mobile games I can't really do, and there's like friggin' Nintendo games on mobile, and I try like Mario Run, and I'm like, yep, this is well made, and yeah, production value is pretty good, and this controls well for what it is.
And I will never ever play it again.
I start playing it, and it's like, do this path to unlock Daisy as a playable character, and I'm like, oh, literally my favorite character. Okay, get halfway through it, and I'm just like, I can't do this on the phone. I tried. I used to play a baseball game on the phone when I worked at the hotel for a long time.
Yeah.
That was fun because it played a lot like my Sega Genesis games.
Yeah.
But Robot Unicorn Attack, I like playing that on the phone.
Yeah.
And the PC. Well, that's right. I played it on the PC first. Look at that. I have another PC game that I adored.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah. There are a lot more good ones.
Is there?
I'm gonna sit you down in front of the Stanley Parable. I think.
See, the thing about like PC games that I like is they tend to be like the beta versions or like the demos, like for games that will later come to Switch or PS4.
Yeah.
So you got like PC players get to like play it and test it out and kind of trim out some of the fat of indie games. And then if it's good enough, like Undertale, it can come to real consoles. And play worse than I imagine it plays on PC.
Far worse.
Because I imagine using a mouse is a lot easier.
That or like keys, typing.
Always I want to be with you and make believe with you and live in harmony.
We gotta cheat.
What's that?
We gotta cheat.
Or cheats?
Yeah, this is Cheeto the Spellbook. He teaches me a cheat. So
What's
now,
the cheat?
Now we have a cheat code to hold double the number of eggs.
Oh, well, do that.
Alright, so let's do it. So it doesn't work the way most cheat codes work. You do have to type in the cheat code, but you have to do it in a certain place.
Oh, in the beach level.
Yeah!
There's a okay. I was like, where do you type it in? And then it clicked. There was a part where I was putting in Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah. That would have been better on PC.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I wasn't looking. Oh.
Nice burn, Grunty. Alright.
Well, I poorly sang always, so that was fun. And we got a cheat code.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna work my way back there.
yeah. This is neat. I don't have a problem using this kind of cheat. It actually just feels like you got like an upgrade to your pouch.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's the way cheats should be.
This cheat is just like a normal item in other games.
Yeah, you just gotta. It's just like an extra step.
Yeah, I think it's because the PC gaming thing. I think it's just because like I didn't grow up with a computer. Like we didn't have a real computer until I was like 15 or 16, and that's when I was 16 is when we first got like connected to the internet. So much later than anyone else. Probably most of the people I know.
Yeah. We had a PC.
It's like 2004-ish, 2005 is when we got our dial-up going.
Yeah.
So
We had a PC a little earlier than that. Actually, no. We had a PC. Oh, we gotta do this thing.
oh wow, that's crazy that you gotta redo all that.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's just gotta get up there. We have the. Like it's trivial to do, but the fact that you have to do it is a little annoying.
It'll save it though.
The cheat, yes. The cheat is perfect.
Okay, that's not too bad. It's a bit of weird running around, like you had to go break that rock, go get the crock, go back.
Yeah.
still don't understand how this works.
Yeah.
It still makes me a little uncomfortable. Ah, he's back?
Yeah.
Alright. Now, as a kid, I used to play, was it Warcraft 2 with my friend Sean Smith?
Hell.
That was pretty fun. Oh, Numbered Munchers was the shit. Can we do a Numbered Munchers night? Oh. I was wondering where the rhyme was going.
Yeah. Alright. Well, there was that. I almost got my ass beat by that crab because I was so intent on ignoring him. So now we have 200 eggs to work with.
That's
pretty
nice.
rad. We also have a secret Jiggy to find.
Where's that at?
It spawned after we beat Clanker's Cavern. I gotta go back to the area before this one.
Sure, go do that. Let's take care of this busy work.
Yeah. But we're totally not gonna 100% this game.
We were so naive.
Yeah. It's just addicting, man. There's something about it.
I mean, we did 100% Phoenix right, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sleepy guy. Yeah, Magic Calden. Yeah. We don't have another one that's that color. That's much later. Well, I think that's about everything.
Yeah, because another level would take quite a while, so...
Yeah. Well, you'll be able to start with Freezeezy Peak, which is a neat little ice level.
I know the music from there. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, this was fun. Thank you for watching, and we will be back on Sunday. Mario Maker 2 nonsense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. To wake up the dog.
All right. See you guys.
No, he's twitching.